Bonjour mes amis and welcome to my channel. The name is Daxi Lucrio and here we are with another episode of Trends from the French Zones. And all our stories today are football-based stories. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Wesley Fofana are now Chelsea players. They signed for Chelsea on the last day of the transfer window in Europe. Karim Benzema won the UEFA Men's Player of the Year. Paul and Matthias Pogba Brothers will be talking about that. These and many stories coming to you shortly. Stick and stay and enjoy. On the last day of the transfer window in Europe, Chelsea signed two new players, Wesley Fofana and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Aubameyang, who signed from Barcelona to Chelsea, is returning back to the Premier League after he left Arsenal in January this year. And Aubameyang signed for Chelsea for 2 years. I think it's a good deal for both sides. Aubameyang actually needed a move to another club because with the presence of Lewandowski from Bayern Munich, he was not going to have much playing time. So him moving to Chelsea, and Chelsea actually needs someone in front because they don't currently have a striker, so he's going to help them as well. So he moved for £10 million with Marcos Alonso moving on the opposite side. Another signing for Chelsea is Wesley Fofana from Leicester City. There was a bit of controversy with this particular transfer because Leicester City didn't want to leave him go, and Chelsea tried and they kept pushing, and he signed for Chelsea for £70 million with £5 million in add-ons, and he'll be at Chelsea for 7 years, God willing, if he doesn't find another team or another team doesn't call him. And he's young and he's a good defender, 21 years old. He's a plus for them. And Fofana actually wanted to move to Chelsea. He actually fought for it. And after the transfer, he posted on Instagram and thanked Leicester City for allowing him go. And at the end of the message, he bashed them and told them what all they did, how they handled the transfer issue, and he was not happy about it, but he didn't want to say it because he didn't want to put the club to shame. So, and he's now at Chelsea, and we hope that their game this weekend he will feature in and try to do, because the man who came before him, Koulibaly, actually has started collecting red cards already. Earlier on, Chelsea lost two defenders, Rudiger and Christensen left, and Chelsea actually need people in their defense, and this young guy has come and it will help them. Okay, so as a Real Madrid fan, I really like this particular story. Real Madrid striker and French international Karim Benzema won the UEFA Men's Player of the Year at the just ended UEFA Awards. He won it with the biggest margin so far in the history of the awards. He beat Thibaut Courtois and Kevin De Bruyne, who are also from French zones. In my previous video, I mentioned that. So now into the biggest controversy in football currently, which happens to do with the Pogba brothers. Matthias, who is one half of the twins, Florentin is actually the second, and Paul Pogba, who is their junior brother. They are actually involved in a saga which happens to do with money and black magic, juju. A few days ago, Matthias Pogba came out with a video revealing to the whole world that he has some shocking revelations about his brother Paul Pogba. That after the revelation, we will not see Paul Pogba as an innocent person. He said a lot of things in the video. He mentioned the name of Kylian Mbappe, that his junior brother Paul Pogba has gone to Sosea to cast a spell on Kylian Mbappe. And he said a lot, and he said he has other information that he'll be revealing bit by bit, and we will get to know everything about his brother. And after that, Paul Pogba's lawyers also came out to defend Pogba, and they mentioned that Matthias and some childhood friends of Paul Pogba, who formed a gang, they want to extort money, or they've been extorting money. Actually, he said in the first place they stole about 300,000 euros from him with a credit card, and now they are demanding him to pay about 13 million euros to them. So now Paul Pogba and his lawyers have opened the file. They've taken the case to court. and so there will be subsequent development in this issue. And I'm actually interested in the part he mentioned, where Matthias mentioned Paul Pogba is trying to cast a spell on Kylian Mbappe. I don't see that. I actually don't understand how would that work, because they both don't play in the same club, yeah, even though they are both French players, and they don't play the same role. So I don't know why Paul Pogba will cast a spell on Kylian Mbappe, unless Pogba is trying to once again become the poster boy of the French national team. Maybe, but I don't know if there's a price to pay or to be paid to anyone who is holding that position at the moment. Kylian Mbappe has also come out to speak to he called the two brothers actually to ask them to resolve the issue. I mean, their mother also called them to also ask them to resolve it as brothers. So we'll see subsequently what will happen. In our next and final story is in the League One. PSG is still on top of the table with 13 points. They couldn't meet. They've played 5 games actually, and they couldn't meet the 15-15 because they slipped when they played against Monaco. They drew 1-1 with them, and they are 13 points on top, and Marseille also 13. FC Lens also 13, but they are on top because they have more goals, and they actually have 21 goals. Subsequently, we'll be giving you updates on the league, and we'll see. And so when it comes to UEFA Champions League representation, only 2 teams were able to secure their positions at the UEFA Champions League this year from France, Marseille and Paris Saint-Germain. Monaco, who was at the campaign last season, failed to secure qualification this year. We have only 2 teams, like I said, Marseille and Paris Saint-Germain. Marseille is in Group D, and they are in the same group with Tottenham, Sporting, and Eintracht Frankfurt. And then Paris Saint-Germain is in Group H. They are in the same group with Juventus, Benfica, and Maccabi. So Paris Saint-Germain, with all the big names, they have Messi, Neymar, Kylian Mbappe, and other big players there. They've been one of the favorites every year for almost 10 seasons now. So we are watching them again this season, hoping that they will do something, because Marseille is the only French team who has won the UEFA Champions League, and that was in 1993. It's been so long. France actually wants the Champions League back in their home. So, and the team they are rooting for, or they think can help them win, that is PSG at the moment. So let's hope and see what they can do again this season. But I don't see PSG winning the Champions League this season. So thanks for watching, and I'll be here with other episodes. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like, share, comment. I'll really appreciate that. And I'll be here to give you more stories subsequently. Daxido Griot is the name. Live the life you love the life you live. Whatever you do, however you intend to do it, love God, your creator. Stay blessed. Au revoir.